What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the video. In this video, we're going to be unboxing the Jakks Pacific Smackdown entrance stage. For me, Jakks Pacific made some of the greatest playsets and entrance stage. This is one of the Smackdown stages that they made. So this is the actual classic stage that they first started off with. This is right before they switch over to that 5th stage as well. But you can see right off the bat on here, this is an awesome playsets. And what Jakks Pacific were always doing was obviously promoting their playsets on there as well. But without further ado, let's get started. Alright, as you can see on here, we have all the components out of the box. It does include instructions with it as well. Of course, we're going to take a look at that. Alright, so it looks like the first thing is asking for us to do is actually get the stage itself here. Now again, I did buy most of these. Obviously I didn't pick them up at the original, so I picked them up secondhand either through eBay or what that is. So looks like the stickers are already put on, which I don't mind too much. So it looks like the first thing that we're going to be doing is getting the ramp ready here as well. The ramp, as you can see, has spots here where the actual the other component is going to go to overlay it on here. And then the ramp's pretty simple. It's plastic in here as well, and I love the fact that it has that very detailed, like that Smackdown old color, so you can see kind of that blue fading in and out of there as well. It does have some lights on there, you can see. And of course it has that classic WWF logos on each of the side of the ramp there as well. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and add the ramp next. So here's how that ramp looks like. Again, they have more of the blue Smackdown color, and right in the middle does have that WWF Smackdown on it, which is pretty awesome to include on there. So again, with all of these, the Jakks Pacific made it very, very simple. All you do is take that and just snap it into this place. So snap right in there. It sits down, so that's snapped in. As you can see how that looks like already, it looks pretty awesome. You can clearly see the blue colors on there fading in and out. So next thing we're going to do is add in the rings on here. There are 3 of them, and there's spots here where they're going to just snap on. So let's go ahead and grab that next. Alright, so we grabbed the rings here. They do connect right here, as you can see from this side right here. They do kind of snap on. There are 3 of them as well, and they actually start from small to big, right? So you want to start small to big. So once you connect them up top here, what you're going to be doing is actually put them in here as well. So it looks like this is the first one. So all you do is connect them up top right here. Make sure that fits in, and then you're going to put them in the spots at the end right here, and just snaps on. Once it snaps on here, you're good to go, and then you're actually going to add just the other 2 the same way. Once it snaps on there, you're going to push it down. Make sure you hear the snap. So there we go. So that's connected. Alright, so now that we have both of the rings connected already, the last thing to do is to add the 3rd one. Then you're literally going to take the other last rings here, and they have very kind of, these are supposed to be kind of for the light. They look like that, and then you're going to take them together. You're going to take them together here, and you're going to snap them on. So once you hear that snap on here, this good to go, is connected, and then you're going to just connect them at the bottom here. Just snap on here. There you go, connected. So there we go. So we have the stage, the ramp, and the rings connected up top here, and there how it looks like from the side. You can see on here, this is very movable, flimsy, right? The great thing about Jakks Pacific, and they thought about this as well, making sure it's held in place. What you're going to notice in the back side here, there are little holes here where something's going to connect. And they included that specifically for that reason, so that way it doesn't move. So let's go ahead and grab that little piece. So here's how that piece looks like. For me, this is kind of one of the most important pieces of this playset. This holds it together as well. So what you want to do is you take this piece, and you're going to connect it at each of these corners right here. Or start from the bottom, connect that on there. You're going to hear the snap. Once you hear the snap, that's good to go. Same thing with the other one. You're going to take the other side and disconnect it and this component as well. Again, always start from the bottom. Once you have the bottom set up there, that clicks in. Again, one of the things that obviously you don't want to do with these is force them in. So if they're not fitting, that means something's not right. So you want to just take your time with these as well, because the last thing you want to do is break them. Alright, so we have that component put in. Now you can see the huge difference. For one, you can see the separation on here. It does give a great separation and definition, but also it's not as flimsy. So you can't move all individually, so you have to move the whole thing, which is great about this. So now that we have that put in to secure the rings, the ramp, the next thing we're going to add is going to be the lights. So let's go ahead and grab the lights. Alright, so now that we have that, we have the lights right here. The lights are pretty straightforward. They are plastic, but they've been painted to look kind of that metallic part as well. And it does have a spot right here where you're going to connect it at the bottom there. So you can always connect it facing upright with the superstars are coming in. You can connect it on there as well. So at the very spot there, at the corner, you want to make sure you connect them. It fits perfectly on here. So now that we have those four, next thing we're going to do is actually connect them to these tops here as well. And there's going to be spots where you connect them. So you just connect them down here where the WWE Superstar is going to come out. And just connect them there as well. So now that we have the stage, the ramp, the lights, the ring, this is all coming together. Alright, so next let's go ahead and add the Titantron here where this played the entrance of the WWE Superstar. So go ahead and grab that. So this is the last piece on here. For me, this is what completes this set on here as well. So obviously this is the screen or Titantron where their music play, as well as kind of the backdrop here as well. So you take this, and there's actually a spot where you're going to literally just sit it on there as well. Alright, so now that we have it all complete, just take a look at it. The level of detail that Jakks Pacific went into to putting this together. If you look at the detail on there, it says SmackDown, the WF logo on the ramp. And then from putting it together, the small components, small pieces. But thank you all for watching. Till next time, everybody. Have a good one.